Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Welcome to our program Ikhlas, being sincere. We told that being sincere, one of the key point, one of the important stage in spiritual journey. About the Ikhlas, an introduction to Ikhlas is having pure belief, right belief. Believing to God, believing to oneness of God. We only believe there is one God without any partner, not associating with God, and we believe that God every time see us and know the thing, all things, even my thinking, even He knows something that in my heart, and all things that God knows. We should believe to this, having right belief. During our actions, we should know that we do this act only for that God, not any partner. My worshipping must be only for God. In the Quran, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala in Surah Hamd mentioned, إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينَ. And in our prayer, we repeat this 5 times a day. We repeat this, إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينَ. إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينَ. It means that, oh Allah, I only worship you and only ask you for helping for my life. I only ask you. There is a question here. Maybe you ask, sometimes you go to the shrine of the Prophet, shrine of the Imams, and sometimes you ask them for something. Is it shirk? Is it against the Tawheed or oneness of God or not? What is the answer? We say that even when we go to the prophets, to the imams and ask them for something, this is not shirk, because we know that all the prophets, all the imams are the servant of God, not God. If we think that, for example, prophet has a power like Allah, beside Allah, exactly this is shirk. But when we go to the prophet, to the imams, we know that they are servant of Allah, but they have a very great position, closeness. Because of the closeness of Allah, they ask Allah and they help us about asking from Allah. Because I am a weak man, I am a weak servant, because of the bad deed I have done before, I do not have a position like the prophets, like the imams. Then we ask, oh Prophet, help me to this asking from Allah. In the Quran, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala mentioned in Surah Yusuf and in other places, for example, the sons of the Yaqub, they went to his father, Ya Abana istaghfir lana. Oh father, you ask Allah for the forgiveness. Or in other places in the Quran, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala mentioned that, O Prophet Muhammad, if someone come to you and ask for istighfar, for forgiveness, help him. You know, in worldly affairs, we sometimes get help from our teacher. For example, consulting from the doctors, from the architect. I want to make, for example, this construction. I get help from the architect. When I become sick, I go to the doctor and get help from him. This is not shirk. This is not shirk. We should pay attention to this key point. Then we told that during our act, we should have a right and pure intention before act, even after act. And the introductory point for being mukhlis, being sincere, is having pure belief. And the first step of our belief, in our beliefs, our believing is believing to God, oneness of God. We only worship God, and God is the one that can help us in this world and in hereafter. And other people, rather than God, for example, prophets, imams, only by permission of Allah can help us. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.